Back to Poor Consult's YouTube channel, and in this video we're gonna take you through all the major headlines of cryptoverse. The reason why you should subscribe to this channel is that on daily basis we take you through everything going on in cryptoverse, keeping you in the loop. If you appreciate that, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. So without a further ado, let's jump right into it. The first piece of news worth sharing with you is about Kanye West. Once resistant Kanye West files NFT trademark applications. Kanye West could be preparing to mint his own non-fungible tokens, NFTs, according to 17 new trademark applications filed around the rapper's Yeezus brand. The move suggests that popular rapper may have softened his anti-NFT stance since publicly criticizing digital art earlier this year. Well, this guy was famous of talking bad things, talking against cryptocurrencies in general and NFTs in particular, criticizing those people that went and issued their own NFTs. But now it seems like he's jumping on board. Well, welcome Kenny, better late than never. Next piece of news is coming from Canada. Canadian Bitcoin ETF has been aggressively accumulating. If you look at the chart shared here by Bitcoin Archive, you'll see that even though the price is tanking at its low levels, as for today, it's trading at about 29K. But the Canadian Bitcoin ETF, you know that US doesn't have an ETF, but it's launched in Canada. Hopefully it will be in US too soon. And the Canadian ETF has been accumulating. So the smart money is accumulating Bitcoin, and the supply of those ETF is skyrocketed since the price started to tank. So another thing to pay attention to. So today's news, we have positive news and negative news. Let's go on and see what's coming next. So here we have Singaporean Deputy Prime Minister talking against crypto, against retailers investing in crypto. He's saying retail investors shouldn't invest in crypto. Singapore's Deputy Prime Minister cautioned retail investors to steer clear of investment in cryptocurrencies, saying that that asset class is highly risky area. And what are his reasonings? One of them is that many investors suffered losses and even lost their life savings in the recent meltdown of Terra USD and Luna. Talk about that, which triggered knockoff effects on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And then he followed on saying in a direct quote that retail investors especially should steer clear of cryptocurrencies. We cannot emphasize this enough. Well, of course, we remain keen to work with blockchain, he continued, and digital asset players to encourage innovation and build up trust in the sector. So, if I understood you right, Mr. Deputy Prime Minister, you, the government, should work with the blockchain applications, should invest in it, build the infrastructure, don't get behind the innovational wave, but we, the retailers, should stay away from it. All right, got it? Well noted. We'll do as you say. Next piece of news coming from JP Morgan, what he says. So JP Morgan, its foundation, has been known to change their minds very often when it came to cryptocurrencies previously, and nowadays they believe that Bitcoin is currently undervalued, sees huge crypto upside potential. Despite the overall bearish sentiment in the crypto markets, strategists at the American multinational investment bank JP Morgan believe that there is immense upside potential. According to the bank strategist, Bitcoin is undervalued and is on the cusp of seeing a double-digit percentage upswing. Well, strange to see such a notice from JP Morgan Foundation, but always good to hear that. And the next piece of news coming from Soros Fund. So Soros Fund CEO says crypto is here to stay. Oh my God, it's saying here to stay. Warns of recession and FOMO trap. Let's see what he's saying more in details. So, speaking in a video interview with Bloomberg, Fitzpatrick said that crypto is not going away anytime soon, as it has gone already mainstream with companies like Fidelity, along with U.S. clients, to add Bitcoin to their retirement savings. So she's saying that crypto isn't going anywhere. And although Fitzpatrick said that markets are pricing in that a recession will come fairly soon, she added that she thinks the markets might be wrong. Well, what I want to explain in here is that whatever she's saying, as I understood her right, is that currently the prices have already priced in the fears of upcoming recession, and that's why if the recession doesn't come soon enough in the next month or two, then the prices, the people's expectations might have turned wrong, and since the prices are extremely down now, they might go up a lot, because people have been having fears of recession, and if it doesn't come soon enough, then we might see a huge upside potential of entire crypto market in general. But she continued saying that I don't think we'll avoid a recession. I just think it will be further out than people expect. Yeah, that's what she's saying. If the recession doesn't come soon enough, then we might see a rebound in crypto markets. Well, let's hope it doesn't come at all, huh? What do you say? Okay, let's continue to the next piece of news, and this is coming from crypto markets in general. Over 590 million of long positions got liquidated as traders rushed into Bitcoin price rally. Well, if you haven't been sleeping in the last 3 days, you saw that Bitcoin had rebounded and went up to 32k, actually exceeded 32k, and this is called the bull trap. Where in the bear markets prices started going up, people are FOMOing in, and then all of a sudden it starts tanking again. So this is exactly what happened, and let's see, 592 million long positions got liquidated. As many investors hastily put their funds into the market, Bitcoin began another descent, falling below 30k mark. And this has resulted, pay attention now, in about 500 millions of long positions being liquidated as many traders got caught up in the bear trap. So why is it happening? Why is that happening? And the reason is that whenever people are opening up their long positions, meaning that they are positive on Bitcoin's price action in the coming days or weeks, and then if market reverses and goes against them, each trader, especially when they are trading these amounts of hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, they are placing their stop loss orders. Okay, so if you are opening a long position at 30k, you are anticipating the price to go up even more. Yeah, that's why you are going long, and then you are putting your stop losses at the lower levels of 28, probably 29k, wherever you see the good market structure, the support levels. Okay, so as if the price reverses and goes against you, you want to cut your losses, you want to exit the market, minimize your loss, and get off the market. That's why they are putting their stop losses in a case that market reverses and goes against them. And those accumulative stop losses, because not only one trader, but along the hundreds and thousands of traders, those accumulative stop losses are in a long position, are selling orders. So that's why we have a thing called cascading events, cascaded selling events, whenever a lot of long positions are opened, and then the market, maybe by manipulation of smart money, starts going against their expectations, we have a huge selling pressure coming on, and then we see these long red candles of price collapse happening in the exchanges. So that's the reason that so much money has gone liquidated due to that, and the price now is trading at around 29k, if not lower. So let's move on, and the next piece of news is coming from Ethereum. Ethereum tanked 6% with massive ETH moving to exchanges. Is a sell-off incoming? 2.21 billion worth of Ethereum has moved back to exchanges over the past week. after a long-term exodus of coins moving off of exchanges dating back to August 2020. If you look at this chart, you will see that ETH supply on exchanges has seen 1% of all Ethereum, which is about 2.21 billion, move back to exchanges in past 5 weeks. You see the price of ETH going down, but the supply in exchanges has been going up since around beginning of May, 2nd of May, I guess, from here. So that's definitely not a good thing, and especially in an anticipation of upcoming Ethereum merge. We all know that long-awaited ETH merge is much closer than anticipated. The Ropsten testnet will implement its unique merge to offer app developers a taste of what the future looks like. ETH initially, if you remember Ethereum, it's like Bitcoin. Proof of work has initially commenced with a proof of work consensus mechanism for validating transactions in the network, just like Bitcoin, unlike Solana and Avalanche and other cryptocurrencies. This was, however, not the best option, as the network couldn't validate many transactions and transaction charges were extremely high. Just try to send an Ethereum transaction and see how much gas price you're gonna pay. So ETH had to transit to a faster, more effective and more affordable consensus mechanism, which is known as proof of stake. And hopefully it will begin in August, much anticipated. And speaking about other, but you see this is the famous cryptocurrencies, this Trinity problem, wherever you have this scalability, safety, and decentralization conflict in between them. And speaking about other, so Ethereum, even though not fast, but it's very decentralized and secure network, but is lacking the scalability. Speaking about other proof of stake cryptocurrencies like a Solana, which is very fast, but you see already so many times has suffered in 2022. It has suffered this year, only 5 months old, but has suffered already 5th outage. So what happened to Solana? Once again, its prices drives after latest network outage. So you call it reliably unreliable. The network is off again. The Solana network isn't having a good year, having suffered full or partial outages at least 7 separate times over the past 12 months. Just think about it. Network is off again, and the price as the reason. If you look at the chart in here, we'll see that the price is now trading at $40. So it's has reached the support level, the crucial support level, and if we can't hold it, then I think it's the catastrophe might be inevitable in here. But let's be positive. If we look closer, we'll see this huge candle, the red daily candle, bringing the price down from the highs of $48 below to around $38, just because the network was off. The outage, the chain was suffering, and then people started panicking and selling their holdings. You see the price is really down. So this is another bad news for Solana holders, but hopefully the price, they will fix the problem, and we'll see the good price action coming soon. So, and the next piece of news is coming from Cardano. So what do you think, guys? Is Cardano a gem? Is it a hidden diamond? Just like Ether, soon we are gonna see an ADA price bloom and ADA ecosystem bloom. It's June and it's the month of Vessel. Testnet is live on Cardano in the upcoming days. Mainnet at the end of June. Vessel hard fork is a big deal for Cardano. It will improve the scalability and usability of the network ADA. And speaking of it, we have this upcoming Cardano's hard fork, and the community is very positive about it. It has predicted that the price of Cardano's native ADA token will surpass the $1 mark by the end of June, after the implementation of this Vessel, so-called Vessel hard fork, which is set to deliver considerable improvements to the network. So people are positive about Cardano, and in particular, what exactly is going to be changed in Cardano's network, well, there's a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna go through this technical stuff in here, but as Ada Whale, one of the Twitter profile calls, as he mentioned, there are a growing number of decentralized applications, and in many ways the best is yet to come. So finally, those decent dApps with real use cases for end users are starting to come up on Cardano's network. You have seen this stablecoin ecosystem, next gen DEXs. Yeah, we have been seeing like PancakeSwap all around. And nowadays seems like Cardano is not falling behind and is coming up with its own DEXs, even though around like 2 or 3 Sunday swap is nowadays available, but probably it will be more and the better ones coming. And we have these synthetics, book NFTs. So anyway, finally, if we see this thing happening, then why not? I mean, Ethereum is valuable so much because it has this huge ecosystem. If we can have Cardano grow up with its ecosystem and finally have those developers to develop and deploy their projects on its network, then why not? We might see the wonderful, I would say, Cardano's ADA tokens, coins ADA's price action in the upcoming days, because it has been down a lot since 2021 September, when it reached $3 mark, and then now it's trading at around 50 cents, I guess. So let's hope and see that it retrieves and goes back again to those levels, and why not even much higher. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and always remember that victory belongs to the most tenacious, and stay with poor consults and you'll be wealthy and smart. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, press the thumbs up button below it, leave a comment if you have any ideas, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.